Let's get into this fucking Myron shit. This is an hour and 40, so we're not gonna be able to do all of it today, but it's okay.
Good evening, everybody. How are we doing tonight?
Opening speech.
My following on, I have 1 million followers on Instagram.
How the fuck did they get this nigga here? He looks so funny the way he's standing right there. He looks like a fucking, he looks like a dickhead right now. I love this guy though. This guy's hilarious on wherever I see him at. He's fucking hilarious. I watch some of his YouTubes. This is what I be telling you guys. Like, how the fuck do you have 1 million followers on Instagram and you be talking shit like me? And as soon as I say some shit, as soon as I get a good post, niggas shadow ban me. My followers start disappearing like fucking like I swear to God, bro. Like if I don't post if I don't post 5 IG reels a day, my followers start disappearing. Like, it's so crazy to me. I don't know how the fuck these niggas be getting. I don't know how the fuck they do it. Shit, I be posting all the fucking time. That's why we came to kick you. You're not gonna stop me this time, bitch. Fuck, they got this nigga. They didn't need me up there. Shit.
My following on, I have 1 million followers on Instagram, and it's a 94% male following. And I think this room is like 94%, maybe 98% male, which is awesome. Love to see dudes coming together. Anyways, I'll say some things. Myron,
he's just so fucking hilarious because he's so fucking like awkward.
Anyone here heard of Andrew Tate? Top G. Myron's one of the first guys that kind of made Andrew Tate popular, right? That was Fresh and Fit was one of the first when Tate started blowing up. Fresh and Fit was one of the first podcasts he did. So that's great. I think in 2025 we're in a post-debate world. The debate is already over. The young men know what's up. We know the truth about women, and
I want to say that. I want to say that so bad. That's how I felt. That's why I really didn't want to start this shit. Because I'm like, niggas should know this by now. But niggas do not know this. I wish, bro. I fucking wish.
Israel and other things. And then a lot of the young women, all the young men are red-pilled. And then the young women seem to have not be red-pilled. A lot of the young women are still feminists. Some of them are waking up. But I think if all the men just teamed up, I think we could take the country back. We could just team up and just put all the girls, chain them up somewhere. This
thing is stupid.
Something out. Anyways, Myron's a great guy, and well, let's bring him out. Or I could say some more things. Let's bring Myron out right now. Let's give it up for Myron Gaines.
This nigga's a good. Yo, am I bugging? Or did I mute his mic? He's so fucking awkward. I would have been cooking. He's hilarious though. Like his awkwardness makes him hilarious. That's what's so funny about him. I guess they just, I don't know what they wanted him to. I could have went up there and did that shit. The fuck? I guess they just wanted him to like say hello or whatever. Like shit, I could have introduced myself and shit. Niggas keep banning me, but y'all make sure y'all, you know, shit. Fuck uncensored. What are y'all niggas doing? I'm right here.
Thank you.
All right. What's up,
I know
guys?
about them Jews too. I know about them Jews too.
So, man. So a tour, I think it's called Toxic Masculinity, right? If I'm not mistaken, Toxic Masculinity. So, you know, and I'm glad that you brought that up with me and Andrew Tate, because, you know, we had a discussion on this, how toxic masculinity isn't real. It's a fake term. And it's a fake term that they use to...
I was about to say, it's a fake term. And guys, I know you're new to this. I say this shit before he say it, so you don't think that I'm copying and pasting what the fuck he's saying. So you know that I told this nigga what to say. That makes sense. So like, I'm gonna stop it I'ma say the shit. You can be like, okay, that was good. And then Myron's literally gonna say the same shit I'ma say. And you're gonna be like, oh, okay, so he is right. So you'll learn that Anya's right most of the time. Actually, all the time. Let me not say most of the time. Anya's right all the time. So, yeah. Toxic masculinity was used to tell niggas to stop being men, to really demonize men being men. That's really what it was. It's really to say, oh, you're toxic because you stand on business and you don't let nobody push you around and yeah, basically. Toxic masculinity was basically a fucking fake made up ass term, even though all words are made up. A fake made up ass term that was used to demonize men for being men.
Demonize the very men that have created the society that women get to benefit from and get to enjoy, right? Because last time I checked, it takes toxic men to go to war. It takes toxically masculine men to build things. It takes toxically masculine men to create families, to get up every single day and go to work and create a society so that women can thrive from it. But as soon as things are nice and civilized and they forget who built this world, what do they say? Oh, this guy's toxically masculine because he adheres to certain characteristics that built this world up, right? And I remember us having this conversation that the reality is when it comes to toxic masculinity, it's men that do what they're supposed to do regardless of what they're told, what other people tell them, what other people think, and quite frankly can't be controlled, and that's what they don't like. Because if you guys notice, this whole like toxic masculinity thing became huge when it came to the pandemic, right? AKA the scandemic, right? It started breaking out right around then. Oh, these guys are toxic masculine, this guy's toxic masculine, But the reality is what it came down to was
not the scam.
Guys just didn't want to be inside their house all day. Guys didn't want to sit there and not be able to go to work. Guys didn't want to sit there and be stuck in their home and wearing masks and comply. So this whole concept of toxic masculinity kind of came out and blew up during the COVID era, right? And the other thing also I want to talk about when it comes to like toxic masculinity is it's the ability to critically think. If you guys remember earlier, the dumb historian, right? The cuckstorian, that guy that came up and asked me those questions before about World War II or whatever, right? He came in and he gave the same regurgitated history that they've been telling us forever, that a certain amount happened about the Cookie Monster event and that a certain guy with a mustache is evil and all this other bullshit. And when you actually do your own research and you figure things out, you figure out, damn, well, okay, well, he did this. Why didn't they ever talk about, you know, why or what happened or after World War I, how he was able to recover from World War I and, you know, create a thriving country? Why did they not talk about that stuff? Why didn't they talk about, you know, a certain aspect that no one wants to talk about? And what it comes down to is they don't want you to know that stuff. And quite frankly, if you go ahead and you push against their narrative, they get pissed off and they try to ban you, and some places put you in jail for asking these questions. And again, this comes back to toxic masculinity, an ability to be a free thinker, the ability to challenge the narrative, question narrative, and then go ahead and do your own research, do your own investigation, and come out to a conclusion. And that's why these discussions are so important, right? And this is the United States of fucking America, man. Like, at the end of the day, the First Amendment, right? The First Amendment is a thing because dudes in England basically said, damn, this sucks. This king is like pissing us off. We can't say what we want. We're getting taxes, getting annoying. What do? They get in wooden ships, sail across the Atlantic Ocean where the high seas were terrible. They didn't have any vitamin C, so everyone was dying off of scurvy. They literally faced all types of peril to come here across. And as soon as they get here and they write up a document to start a new country, what's the first thing they think about? We better be able to say what we want to say. We're going to come all this fucking way, right? So we got to go ahead and honor our forefathers and be able to exercise that right. And to be able to exercise that right, you have to push the boundaries. That means we got to question World War II. We got to question the Mustache Man. We got to question the Cookie Monster event. We're on YouTube, right? So, but I think you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. And we got to be able to have these discussions. And this is when they call you toxically masculine, when you're able to question the narrative. And if you are able to question the narrative, guess what? You can figure out other things, and you can figure out, well, you guys didn't tell us about this. You guys didn't tell us about this. What else are you hiding? They've shown to us that they could lie about COVID. They've shown to us they could lie about 9/11. They showed to us that they could lie about JFK, RFK, October 7th, right? Like with the dumb fucking guy earlier, didn't even know what the Hannibal directive was, tried to tell me, oh, 1,200 were killed by Hamas. When in reality, we know the most that they could have killed was 600 when we actually do the numbers. And all these numbers come from Israeli sources. I did a 5-hour-long podcast on October 7th where I debunked all this shit. But obviously, what did he do? He went off of the accepted history. Hey, Iraq, 2003. We went there because 9/11. Yeah, that's what they fucking tell you. But then when you actually do the research and you figure it out, like I was explaining to you guys before, Saddam Hussein and Osama bin Laden were enemies. There was no reason for Saddam to be working alongside Osama because Osama wanted to actually fight Saddam when he invaded Kuwait, and it obviously put risk to the Saudi.
This is a good ass fucking one, but I don't think this is the one that I wanted to watch.